Hey guys, AuspiciousAussie here, and welcome to episode 22 of my New York City Wrestling series for TEW 2016. So this is March into Manhattan, and we've got one hell of a show for you guys tonight. We've got a couple of dark matches, a couple of pre-show matches, and yeah, let's just say that tonight's main event and semi-main event are just awesome. We'll put that out there. And yeah, we've got a big title match. Yeah. Anyway, we'll advance here and go into the pre-show matches. The first one, Born to Riot, in a decent pre-show match. Steve Flash and Xavi Ferreira defeated Born to Riot in 9:57 when Steve Flash defeated the New York Doll by pinfall with a flashbang, and that gets us a 50D+. The New York Doll needs a gimmick change. All good. No worker improvements though. Oh wow, that's a pretty decent pre-show match. Okay, in a pre-show bout that had good wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd, Marv Statler defeated El Serpiente in 9:49 by pinfall with a backdrop backbreaker. Okay, El Serpiente improves in performance skills, and they got a 67 C+. And once again, we get over 3,100 people, which is really good. We actually lost 12,000 last month, but I feel like we probably would have lost about 16. I kind of did a little bit of calculations, and I think we would have lost 16 had we not. Yeah. And pretty much the 12,000 that we're losing can be equated to the 12,000 that I spent in getting this arena hired. So yeah. Anyways, let's get on to the show, and we've got a very interesting segment next to open the show, which kind of bombed. I had a feeling it would, but it's kind of just like it's more of a storyline angle as opposed to really anything else. So Greg Gage comes out. Greg Gage from More Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. What is he doing here? And he cuts a promo saying that he wants to get his hands on the vacant Confederation of the Territories World Heavyweight title. And there's only one man that deserves this type of match, and that is none other than Ernest Youngman, which is why he's there. And obviously, you guys can fill in the rest. Tonight in the main event, it's going to be Greg Gage versus Ernest Youngman for the Confederation of the Territories title. Moving on. First match of the night gets a 70 C+. In a superb match, Dean Waldorf defeated Marvel Malloy in 16:23 by pinfall with a Waldorf salad toss. And yeah, good match. Solid. Happy. Good job, boys. That was also with me keeping Marvel strong, which is awesome. And the next match, 63C, again, another pretty good match in a bout that had great heat and good wrestling. Ross Henry defeated Rick Sanders in 8:25 by pinfall with an Earthquake Power Slam. Once again, suffered because of Henry's lack of selling, no worker improvements. It's a decent 63C. Happy. We then have a cooldown match and it got a 52D+, which is, again, pretty decent for a cooldown. In about that had decent wrestling but didn't have much heat. Animal Harker defeated Bret Heartbreak in 7:36 by pinfall with a stump piledriver. And Harker was off his game, which is a little bit disappointing, but that's okay. No worker improvements there. The semi-main event gets an ATB. Storm Spillane versus El Mitico Jr. I am actually worried that this is going to overshadow the main event. Yeah, anyway, all good. ADB, in an exceptional match, Storm Spillane defeated El Mitico Jr. in 38:22 by a submission with a kneeling Boston Crab. And I think we already knew that these two had great chemistry, and obviously they're both really good workers, but it suffered from a lack of psychology. I don't understand that. He's got B-, and he's got B-. Does psychology, does the length of the match determine how much psychology they actually need? I'm starting to think that is the actual reason behind it. Because if you look at my my road agent notes, just a regular match, open, cold, and slow build. So Yeah, I don't know. Wow, look at those in-ring performances. 88 for Storm and 89 for Almedico. That's crazy. Okay, so then we go into a 98 A-star promo. Ernest Youngman cuts a promo on Greg Gage. And Ernest says, I have no doubt in my mind that I will beat you tonight and become the first ever NYCW joint champion, holding the NYCW Empire title and of course the Confederation of the Territories World Heavyweight title. I'm so confident that I will put my Empire title on the line in our match that is up next. Greg, good luck out there. And of course, I mean, Ernest, him saying that would just be incredible. I mean, all the New York City wrestling fans, he's a heel, and they hate his guts, but they would be cheering for him like crazy tonight. And, yeah, 98 A-star. Please be good, please be good. Okay, 79B, okay. Woo. I mean, I can't, if he had better over, he has like 27 overness in the tri-state, 27 popularity. If he had like 50, maybe even 60, this match probably would have been like a 90, I reckon. Okay, I'm happy that it got 79B though. I'm happy with that. In a bout that had superb wrestling and great heat, Ernest Youngman defeated Greg Gage in a ladder match in 55 minutes and 2 seconds when Ernest Youngman retrieved the item. Ernest Youngman makes defense number 4 of his NYCW Empire title. Ernest Youngman wins the Confederation of the Territories World Heavyweight title. And Ernest had an in-ring performance of 91. No worker improvements. Let's have a look at this dirt sheet. Oh, shit. Oh, that's painful. That's really painful. That's my fucking bad. Oh, they're both heels. I should have checked that. I should have checked that. Damn it, I'm so angry at myself. Oh, that could have been so much better. Anyway, 73B minus. Happy with that. We should probably win the regional battle again with that, which is all good. And we're still getting penalties for the production values. Okay, so I think we'll go with Ernest, El Medico, and Storm. I think those guys are easily the 3 top performers here tonight. Give them all hugs, because I'm a hugger. Call me Bailey. Yeah, okay, that was, I mean, damn it. Like, I'm curious to, like, know what that match would have actually gotten with both of them not being heels. Oh, I'm so pissed off about that. Yeah, so Hawkeye's contract is obviously expiring. I mentioned that in the previous episode. We're just going to let him go. We might actually put him in the show next month, sort of like a little send-off. Yeah, Greg Gage is gone. He was just on a loan for the one night. Those two guys have little minor morale issues, but that's okay. Still 36 popularity. Oh, that's so frustrating seeing that go up so slowly. Anyway, still 35 importance as well. Let's have a look at Ernest's popularity. Okay, didn't actually go up. Oh well, all good. Still 83. Yeah, COT World Heavyweight, NYCW Empire. How is he? He's only an upper mid carder in PSW. Are you serious? Who do they have that's better than Ernest Youngman? I mean, seriously. Like, look at him. He's awesome. Who else got some decent wins here? Did Almedico win or lose? He lost the Storm. Let's have a look at if that actually... No, I think that's up. Yep, that's up 3 points for losing. What about Storm? They did pull an 80, don't forget. So that should both be up. Yeah, up 2. Okay. Okay, all good, all good. Ross? Probably not. He was 85. And oh, he was 86 last month, and he's still 85, but that's what he started before the event. El Serpiente, he had a good match. His stats are pretty decent at the moment as well. He could probably, with a bit of overness, he could cut promos as good as Ernest Youngman, to be honest. He can speak fluent English, so yeah, he's 36 D minus. That's up 2 points. Good stuff. A loss in the pre-show. So yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap this episode up. I think no, I need to give Dean a new gimmick. Let's have a look at what he can do. Weasel, weird. Ugh, okay. Maybe cocky. Let's have a look at Weasel. I mean, there probably wouldn't be many Weasel face gimmicks you would expect. Yeah, there's none. Well, none that suit him anyway. What was the other one? Weird. Goth? Yeah, no thank you. He's not really a goth, is he? So we'll go cocky. Hopefully there's some decent... Okay, there's nothing. Cool. A dude. I mean, he's not really a laid-back character. He's a fucking badass ring general. Anyway, I'll go look through those off camera, find something that does him justice. So yeah, the bank balance is well under 500,000 now, which is worrying because I mean, if you look back here, we were nearly at 600,000, and slowly over this year we've crept further and further down. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing we can really do about it either. We can't get TV deals, pretty much. I don't think there's anyone that'll take us. Can't get a pay-per-view deal. There's no chance of that happening until we're at least cult. And I think we have to be cult more than likely to get a TV deal as well, unless we, for some reason, just decide to move to Mexico, which seems a lot easier to get a TV deal in. But that's all good. We're just going to have to keep grinding, keep improving our popularity, and just hope that we can start selling out some decent arenas, I suppose. I mean, the popularity grind is so much slower. I feel like it's so much slower than 2013. I'm not sure, but anyway, our momentum is going up. Our prestige has gone up probably about 10 points over like the last 10 shows or so, which is awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap this episode up, guys. Hope you have enjoyed it. We'll have a look at the alliances just before we leave off the titles. I also added a Confederation of the Territories women's title, because when I check the members, I'm not sure if they're always there, but Queens of American Wrestling, somebody invited them, or maybe they start there, but I know they weren't there in 2013, so yeah, I'm not too sure about that. But yeah, titles. So we brought in the women's title. Demelza Wade is the first ever women's COT champion, COT women's champion. Should probably put world in there because I think there's women in Oli as well. So yeah, I might do that because it's Mexico and America. So world, haha, yeah. Ah, okay. There's Ernest Youngman. Title prestige didn't go down either, which is awesome. Let's hope he can have just as many defenses as Nicholas Lopez did before he left, and let's hope he doesn't leave for anyone else. And yeah, those guys are still the tag team champions after they beat the freaking ring generals. Anyway, the less said about those guys, the better. So yeah, goodbye guys, hope you enjoyed, drop a like if you did, and goodbye.